let's look at the yogin, the sadhaka, the one that does the sadhana, the one that enters into meditation. He looks quite blissed out, yeah, very relaxed. It's in meditation, and we can maybe imagine he's vibrating his own essence. There is this halo around the head, and there is the breath. His breath out of his mouth is marked as a symbol. He's offering his life force to her. He's giving her his breath, and also, of course, his whole body. He's naked, he's covered in ashes. It demonstrates that he's already gave up looking just for a good life and a good wife and a good orgasm or 2 or 3, and an orgasm that lasts 1 hour or 2 hours or even 3 hours. He wants the lifelong orgasm. He wants it all. And so the ashes represent this, that he gave up his domestic engagement, his job, his identity as a lawyer, as a doctor, as a teacher, as a husband, as a son of, as a father of. He's just free of all this personality. That's the ashes on his body. The emptiness, he's covered himself in space, and he offers his essence to her, to the yogini, the body of reality. And so he comes to, at night, the yogini, where the tradition tells us that they were to be met in dark night of no moon. And near charnel ground, you see the fire is not even going. There is no fire for light, it's in the darkness. The fire is just there burning down everything that is not in the real. And she's terrifying. I mean, I look at this yogini, she scares me too. I mean, it's not a real ideal of erotic beauty. And that is Bhairavi. It's the terror. It's almost when the truth lands in front of your eyes. It's so beyond anything you could imagine that the first moment it feels like terrifying. That is the polarity between fear and attraction. That although we fear some things, we are unconditionally attracted to that same things that we really fear, because it accelerates the heartbeat and accelerates my aliveness and my presence in this moment. And I am in the heart of this most powerful polarity, attraction and fear. And that's where the human experience really comes to life. That's where the manual wants to take you. And of being human, like vibrating between this, the ecstasy and the agony, the ecstagoning, the fear and the attraction and the repulsion. And so at first she looks terrifying, but then you look how relaxed he is. So he sees beyond that first layer. She also comes as terrifying just to check how relaxed you are. How relaxed is your anus and your scrotum? Remember this when you're feeling unsettled. Relax your base. Right now, check, is your anus relaxed? It's your scrotum relaxed, your testicles. You can listen to everything I say with a hand in your crotch, holding your penis, and one hand in the heart. And access this information, this teaching, as a transmission of the body. That's how we teach as Dakini. I'm not going to give you notes and things to memorize. I'm giving you images are really powerful. And the tradition really rests into the images because they become alive in the body. And it wants to activate your aliveness. This is the erect lingam, your aliveness. And so the sadhaka would go to the yogini in the night, offering his life to her because he really wants the advanced teaching, he wants the secret knowledge. And he has 2 options. One, that she will take him inside of her as her adept, and so he'll penetrate her with his lingam. So he needs to really know his lingam in order to do an action of this caliber. To meet the ultimate yogini, she can spot any places where you are not in full presence. And so in order to penetrate her, you must have done a lot of sadhana, a lot of practice, a lot of yoga, of sex, of your sex, to be really intimately connected with your penis. It must be a direct connection to the heart and the emptiness of your mind. If he's not at that level, she's gonna reject you, and she's gonna eat you alive, and you're gonna die. You see all these bones that are lying there. These are all the adepts that didn't make it. And for the sadhaka, it's equally relevant, because either or, he's been absorbed by the body of the yogini, the body of reality. He's been absorbed inside her. And that's all it matters, either through her mouth or either through her yoni. So what she really wants to do is to absorb consciousness, the sadhaka that come and offer himself to her.